Hey first graders! I've missed you guys. So I finally found a little time to myself. So I'm hiding in my bathroom. You can see my beautiful shower here. So I wanted to go ahead and start. I know you guys miss Junie B. Jones. So I was going to go ahead and do a reading of the first chapter. And I'm going to do my very best to post the next chapter either every day or every other day. So this one is Junie B. Jones and some sneaky, peeky spying. Chapter 1, Sneaky, Peeky Spying. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I go to kindergarten. Kindergarten is what comes before first grade, except for I don't know why it's called that silly word of kindergarten, because it should be called 0 grade, I think. My teacher has the name of Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. has short brown hair, kind of like Miss Jake's, and long skirts of wool, and she smiles a real lot. Except for sometimes when I'm noisy, she claps her loud hands at me. It used to scare me very much, only then I got used to it, and now I don't even pay it any attention. I wish Mrs. lived next door to me. Then me and her would be neighbors. Then me and her would be neighbors and bestest friends. And also I could spy on her. Spying is when you be very quiet and you look at people through a peeky hole or a crack or something. I am a very good spyer. That's because I have sneaky feet and my nose doesn't whistle when I breathe. Last Friday morning at Grandpa Miller's house, I hid it in the dirty clothes hamper. Then my grandpa came in the bathroom and I lifted up a lid a tiny bit and I peeked my eyes at him. And guess what? Grandpa Miller took his whole teeth right out of his head. That's what. I popped right out of that hamper. Hey, Grandpa, how did you do that crazy thing? I hollered. Then my grandpa screamed very loud, and he run out of the bathroom speedy quick. Grandpa Miller has high blood pressure, I think. Pretty soon, Mother hurried into the bathroom with his angry feet. That's it, she yelled. No more spying. This is the last time I'm telling you. Do you hear me, Missy? Do you? Yes, I said, 'cause you're hollering right in my ear, that's why. Then Mother took me home, except she kept on staying mad at me. Find something quiet to do, she said, kind of growly. Your baby brother has to take his morning nap. So then I thought about what to do, and a very great idea popped into my head. First, I took off my loud shoes. Then I tippy-toed into baby Ollie's room in just my sock feet, and I spied on him through the bars in his crib. Because what could be quieter than sneaky peeky spying, of course? Only too bad for me, because that boring old baby just kept on sleeping and sleeping, and he wasn't being fun. So that's how come I accidentally blowed on his face. And I tickled his nose with a ribbon, and I shouted, "Wake up!" in his ear. And guess what? Ollie opened his eyes, that's what. Then he started crying very loud. And Mother run into his room, only she didn't even see me, 'cause I quick hid it in the closet. Ooh, you never want to wake a sleeping baby. I smiled to just myself. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole world, I said inside my head. That's how come when I rode the bus to school that day, I did a little bit of bragging. I'm the bestest spyer in the whole world, I said to my bestest friend named Grace. Then I took off my shoes and I showed her my sneaky sock feet. See, I said, see how quiet they are? You can hardly even hear those guys. After that, I breathed in and out for her. See, my nose doesn't whistle either, I said. That Grace smiled. I'm good at spying too, she said. I patted her. Only, too bad for Grace, but you can't be as good as me because I said it first. That Grace did a mad breath at me. It is called a huppy, I think. I heard your nose whistle, Grace, I told her. Just then the bus got to school, and me and that Grace raced each other to the playground. Except for she beated me, only it didn't count because I really wasn't racing. Then we played horses with the other bestest friend named Lucille. Only pretty soon the bell rang, and we all run to the room 9 speedy quick. Mrs. was at the door waiting for us. "Good afternoon, ladies," she said. "Good afternoon, lady," I said back very polite. Then Mrs. smiled at me. That's because she is the nicest teacher I ever saw. And so I wish me and her were bestest friends. And guess what else? I wish I could hide in her hamper. So that's the end of chapter 1, and my babies are calling for me. So I hope I get to see you guys soon, and I will have chapter 2 ready very soon. All right, thank you. Bye, guys.